What's going on, guys? It is Tony from Lone Wolf Paintball, and today we have the battle of the best, and that is the brand new Dye CZR Plus versus the epic Empire Mini GS.
But why? Because we're the best source for what?
For best source for paintball. You already know that, Fitz. Let's keep this on moving, baby. So obviously Dye comes out swinging. They released the brand new CZR Plus. Tons of new features on that bad boy, but it's gonna be hard to compete with the old girl that's been around a very long time, the Empire Mini GS, probably the hottest and most sold beginner speedball gun on the entire market, definitely within the paintball industry. Like, good Lord, thousands and thousands of these guns have sold since the original invert. So I figured what better battle to put it up against the brand new CZR Plus and let these suckers rock it out. Price points, pretty much, the Mini GSs start off around 300 bucks. And then you go into the CZR Pluses, anywhere from 350 to 400 for special prints like this. So right around the same price point. And both of these are definitely going to be two of the best beginner speedball guns on the market.
And they're both blue.
Well, they come in a lot of different colors, but I just picked blue because it's going to look good against my background.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like we're professionals here.
Like we've done this before.
Yeah.
So in some of the other videos, I always start off with the barrel, so we're going to go there.
Yeah.
With the brand new CZR Plus, I like, I'll set the Mini over here for now. So CZR Plus is going to come with that brand new, called the Boomstick Eye. It's a 3-piece composite barrel. So I really, really like that. So, and it's super light. And you guys are like, oh, composite, it's plastic. Dye is not going to put a product out there that they're going to have you snap off if you take a bad dive on the first go. Let me tell you that much. So it's got you got your tip, you got your actual back, and then you have your ULI insert. This one comes stock with a 688 ULI. I think for me, since this is a battle, I'm going to take this barrel over the mini barrel for the sole factor of I can now buy ULI inserts and swap them out for, these inserts aren't going to cost you the price of a whole new barrel. So
I was just going to say that. I was like, yes, it's a composite barrel, it's not metal, but you get the ULI.
100%. And like I said, now if you don't like a 688, you can, 684 or whatever size fits the paint you guys are currently shooting. So I do like that feature. Let's not forget about the, the Mini though over here. We've got a 14-inch micro-hone 2-piece aluminum barrel. So you guys,
I mean, here in the Midwest, 689 works out perfectly. So if you don't,
Oh, this one's a 688.
688, even better.
This one's a 688. Yeah, obviously the paint's a little bit smaller, but yeah, once again, this is a 2-piece micro-honed ported barrel, and it is all aluminum. So some people will be like, yeah, I don't want the composite. So I don't know. You pick the Mini GS.
There you go.
I do like that.
That could be a deciding factor.
100, literally. But like I said, for this battle, ULI, the Boomstick Eye barrel, I think I'm going to go with that one. But don't worry, guys. There's plenty of features on this Mini that I'm going to pick over that CZR Plus. Let me just get this bad boy on here, and let's talk feed necks. So both of these bad boys do have lever locking feed necks. So I don't know if you can see that very well, Fitz. I can even pull it off the stand.
Yeah, I'll get it later.
You got an aluminum lever on the Mini GS, and you have just a composite lever on the CZR Plus, but at least both of them lock. And both of them don't have any thumb screws. So we're going to be pretty much equal in that department. I don't think an aluminum locking feed neck is going to sell me one over the other. So I'm going to say they're about equal in that aspect. Let's kind of go down. Let's talk about the bolt system. I'm going to pick this bad boy back on up. So you got a bolt system. You got the fusion core that sits inside of the CZR Plus, and now it's toolless. You guys can actually get a hold of this with your fingers.
Nice.
And you guys can actually pull this fusion bolt system out and do any maintenance and lubing that you need. It does come with color coordinated O-rings, so if you guys need to rebuild, look in your owner's manual what O-ring goes on what part of the can or the inner chamber. You guys can do that easily. So I like that. It's toolless. So with the Empire Mini GS, I did not bring in the Allen wrench, so that one is not toolless. So you guys actually have to use an Allen wrench and go into there, and then your bolt system will come on out. This one is considered truly an inline poppet system.
I was going to say that.
And so a lot of people think that the Mini GS is a true spool valve like the CZR Plus is, but it's not. It's called an inline poppet. That's technical terms there. Anyways, so bolt systems, toolless here. I'm going to give obviously the win for the toolless. I don't have to bust out an Allen wrench to actually, pull my bolt out to do maintenance. Other than that, it's only one screw for the GS, but still it's annoying. You got to go in your gear bag and get that. Eye systems, they both have, Let's talk about that. So you've got two detents, one on each side for the Empire Mini GS, but now the actual CZR Plus, it has the eye pipe system. So you guys got a plastic insert sleeve that goes into the breech of the gun. You guys do break any paint. The bolt is supposed to self-clean it, but I would rather just take my barrel off, pull this out, swab it, and then put it back in. So I think that's a cool feature that obviously the CZR Plus has. With the Mini, if you guys do chop any paint in that bad boy,
you cleaning.
You're going to have to drop the frame on it, and you're going to have to do some cleaning. But I don't know, man. The Mini GS, probably one of the most air-efficient guns out there. Go and check out the video we did on the YouTube channel already, and there's going to be one coming soon for the CZR Plus. So we're going to make that happen. Regulator Systems, let's go that route. So we got a Hyper 3 reg that sits up front with a macro line. So this is where the CZR Plus is going to lose to the Mini GS any day of the week. You're still rocking a macro line from your ASA. So you obviously air is going up through here and into the regulator Hyper 3. Mini GS, it's got the automatic. As soon as you screw that tank into your marker, it goes straight up here through the transfer tubes and then into your system. So pretty much, I'm going to say that the Empire getting rid of that macro line is going to take the win for me in that aspect. Fitz, would you agree on that? Maybe?
I don't mind a macro line.
Okay, all right. Honestly. I think the macro line's old school, but hey, you know.
Macro line is old school.
They're staying to their roots.
100% it's old school. Yeah.
Both of these guns are fully electronic and programmable. The Mini GS, you guys can also install a red line board with as well. So that's going to be another good feature for the Mini GS that the CZR Plus does not have. You can put an electronic readout display screen on this marker, and this one you cannot. But they are both a fully electronic, comes with all the tournament firing modes and all the good stuff that you guys would need. Trigger adjustments, you can do trigger adjustments on both, so I think they're equal there, both aluminum triggers. ASAs, let's talk ASAs. You got a TrueCam Airport ASA on the CZR Plus. So this is you got a nice little kind of a thicker lever you guys can actually engage and disengage your air with here.
I think it's the same one that's on the DSR
and
the old M3
The TrueCam Airport, yeah, it's a nice one. And then the Mini GS, you're going to notice something different that the CZR Plus does not have. It has a gauge, tells you your input pressure, and then on the bottom it also has a flip lever. So this lever here is going to be, obviously, you're engaging, or if you need to take your tank off, you disengage. So they both have on-off ASAs. I would say I like the TrueCam Airport, but for the newer players out there, having this gauge on the side, letting you know the input pressure, you know, from your tank into your marker is crucial for you guys. People like to tinker, especially new guys. And if this gauge on the Mini GS goes over 200, you know you're going to be in trouble. So I like that they have a gauge on there. Other than that, Fitz, do you think I missed anything in this battle here?
Grips? Anything with the grips?
Yeah, I think, well, that is important. The Mini's got, you know, smaller hold for if you're a bigger guy. Obviously, a lot of kids rock the Mini because first off, it's a starter gun, and second off, it's small and it's super light. The CZR Plus has the hourglass 45 frame. So a lot of Dye has been known for this for a very long time. It's super ergonomic. It feels really, really nice in your hands. So if you guys are a bigger player just getting into the game, you do have a lot more room for your thumb to actually get in there and get a nice hold on the marker. You know, obviously compared to the Mini GS where it does not have that large spacing in there. So I like that you brought up the grips. It's a good little feature there. Other than that, I think we've kind of covered all the basics here. Let me get these both back on the stand. All right, so we went barrel, feed neck, bolt system, trigger, electronics, how they operate, all programmable, ASAs. So I think we've kind of covered it. Yeah. You guys let us know in the comments below. Would you rather own the CZR Plus or would you rather own the Empire Mini GS? And guys, stay tuned for the efficiency video on the CZR Plus. We're going to take this thing outside soon and see how many pods it can shoot off a 6845. And until then, you already know what to do. You're going to shop the best, and that's LoneWolfPaintball.com.